Mo says, if you combine Bancroft's forehead with Rob's tear ducts, you get a water slide.
Rob Arnold.
Michael, gay time Bancroft.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
Why does everyone think these are fake drawing streams?
Because we all know that Mel does the drawing and she's got to set it up for you prior to it going live.
I'm going to draw some Gilgamesh tonight. Well, my Gilgamesh, if anyone's familiar with the historical character. Steven says, I love watching Mel's drawing. It's because you stream, you draw a couple of squiggly lines, and a few hours later, post the completed page. That is so not even true. And even if it were true, I've been thinking about this, Robin. You let me know. You can watch Eric Canetti. You can watch Dave Finch draw live. You can watch Ethan Van Sciver. You can watch all these amazing, incredible artists live. Or you can watch me, okay? Now, why would you want to watch me? I'm the epitome of, hey, if this guy can make a comic with what he's showing you that he's capable of, we can all make comics.
I know.
That's how I'm going to start selling it.
I believe
every man.
I'm a believer. If Michael Bancroft can do it, anyone can do it.
You can do it!
So who's this disappointing guy?
What do you mean disappointing?
I mean, you know, this guy's like...
This is what I'm telling you. This is what this show is for. You want to see that kind of Lucas Meyer level art? You don't come here. This is where you come to see, hey, you can kind of draw a dude. It's like, hang in there, buddy. Anyone can do it.
He looks like he's like, oh, why am I in this comic? Mo Big says, I, for one, am glad Bancroft is no longer gatekeeping crackheads from his book.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. He's gone on this epic journey and he's left withered and worn.
He's kind of like a Pooh from The Simpsons when he goes to the Quickie Mart headquarters.
Yes.
And has to leave because of Homer's stupidity.
Wow, you know reference to something, Rob. I'm so impressed.
Of course I do. Of course I know references to things. Crackhead says, crackhead lives matter. Stephen Rockwood says, Bancroft, don't be so condescending to Rob.
I apologize, Stephen Rockwood.
Hmm.
It's just the Australian, you know, sometimes the BANTS, it gets away from us, you know.
That reminds me of a joke, actually. Can we still tell jokes?
You can't. You try and tell jokes on Twitter and people are like, not cool, dude.
Bro, not cool, not cool.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's true. I got into trouble.
Well, I mean, only if you care.
Oh, I care about other people's feelings sometimes, I guess. Crackhead says, I'm glad Juanito got into the top 3. Where's he from? How do we know Juanito? What's he working on?
He's from 656, isn't he?
Is he?
No, I don't know. No, he isn't. No, I mean, I don't know. He's been around. I don't know. I get all those guys look the same to me.
Wow.
I'm joking.
Wow.
He's from Bolivia.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, but like, who's
he?
Here
for my casual racism. Yeah, I mean, I know he's from Dwarfs vs. Lion. I know that.
Who does he hang out with? He's the artist for Dwarfs vs. Lion. He's friends. Jeez, mate. What's going on here?
What's going on where?
Oh, like, what are you doing?
Oh, do you want to send Camel the link? He wants a link.
Yeah.
He wants to come in to yell at you.
Whoa.
And I think that's good.
What's up, Camel?
And
hello there. What's up, guys?
Disappointed moon. Sad moon.
No, I'm not bitter or anything. There's no sour grapes. I do think that some of the judging was bullshit, but you know, whoever gave me a 4, you know, the one with the dragon that gets cut in half, they gave that dude a 5. A 5. I'm like, come on, man. You know,
clearly, Anna.
Checking that I didn't get Camel a 4. It was not me.
Mo Big says, Camel, don't let them kill your spirit. Keep entering. You have nothing to lose but your chain brush.
So what are you working on, Camel?
I'm working on well, last episode of Camel Knights got pulled again. You know, I just had to send off another. Yeah.
What happened?
And well, at first I thought people were upset about the dog because we're fucking
I can't
getting
imagine.
hate mail. Look, I'm gonna put this out there now, and I'll probably have to say it again next week on my show. But the joke is not that an alligator ate a dog. The joke was that I was pretending that was a joke. All of Camel Nights it's a sketch. It's a big fucking comedy. Okay, so relax. I'm not out here looking for animals being eaten as a way to piss people off. Last week. Yeah, last week I did a similar thing. I had some video of a guy who died in a car crash and like his ghost was talking to him. I mean, the joke is that I'm presenting it as a joke. So I'm not trying to offend anybody.
You got Nate Callis for $5. Love Camel Nights. Look forward to it every week. Keep up the great work. Dude, yeah, we hear this a lot. Like, we hear people say it's a great show, one of their favorites. Man. They look forward to it. Must be nice not to get gatekept from that show to enjoy the time.
You're more than welcome to come hang out in the chat, Rob. A lot of prominent
not even it. The door doesn't crack an inch to let me in. Look at that. Unbelievable.
It's Camel's show, Rob. I don't know why you're talking to me.
Model V, I heard Camel punched a glass panel when he lost the 3K.
My wife has 2 black eyes now.
Junk says, remember when Camel farted on Camel Nights?
Oh, man.
It's going to be me.
Uh-huh.
I don't think anyone is going to choose the.
You just farted. You just farted.
There's like a long pause and then a rumbling.
You just farted.
What was that?
That was Camel. Look at him.
You, what an absolute cretin.
You have a mute button, Will.
Goblin. What? Listen, let me tell you something right now.
That's why your art teacher wouldn't touch your wing. You know,
absolute fucking gremlin. Like everyone, you know what? I've been farting all morning. That's why I keep like and I'm muting it. So I had a curry last night, and I keep doing what an absolute disrespect.
These are the memes that you're missing when you're not watching the show.
Oh gosh, man, I might have to start watching it. So, Mike, this is obviously clearly the most amount of work you've ever done on one of these drawing streams, by far. What's happened? What's happened? How has Mel done this?
I did heaps of work the other time. Remember when I did the one with you were looking through the
ziggurat,
through the window? I did heaps of work on that one. You all just trolling me. You're like saying, "Oh, Bancroft never draws. Mel does all the drawing." I understand it. You guys all just having a good time.
Stephen Rockwood says, "Camel, did you really think no one would hear you rip that beefer?"
Hey, here's what's going to happen. I'm not going to tell you now because you got to watch the show. Next week, I'm going to show you something, and you're going to realize it was all part of the grand scheme of things. And you're going to be like, "Oh my God, Camel's 10 steps ahead."
It's going to be the real life. I only pretended to be retarded me.
You'll see, right? You're going to be like, "Oh my God, that's the guy from
4D chess.
Kaiser Soze."
Oh, Kaiser Soze.
You're all going to drop your fucking mugs midstream when you see what I'm going to show you.
Camel Soze. It's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah.
Menajo says, Camel don't know about white-faced.
It's Mahujina.
Menadana.
Well, you just ruined me reading it. Camel don't know about white-faced D-law.
Oh, do you not know white-faced D, Camel?
No, who's that?
You got to whip it out, Bancroft. Whip out your white-faced D.
Let me whip out my white-faced D.
Yeah. Flop that suck.
From G.A. Henty, author of Sturdy and Strong, and In the Hands of Cave Dwellers, comes this classic short story, White-Faced Dick. A tale of manhood and unlikely friendship. Published by Blackie & Son, it's accompanied by the maritime adventure, A Brush with the Chinese. This is a collection that's perfect for any fourth grader who's pure of mind and blood. White-Faced Dick and Another Story. A classic for the ages.
Bancroft, you're actually getting better at drawing.
Thank you, Rob.
What an odd backhanded compliment.
It's the only way I can give them. So what's going on here? Is he dying or is he having some sort of sexual experience? Like his eyes like, oh, yes.
He's dead.
Okay.
So that is Gilgamesh's companion in Enkidu. No, Ishtar, the goddess, was the one who said to Gilgamesh, "Give me your seed."
Okay.
I don't understand. What does that mean?
Give me your coom.
What's
coom
that?
in me.
Coom in me.
Yeah.
Coom in me.
Anyway, these two together killed the god's favorite bull, so one of them had to die.
Looks pretty good.
I'm going to. Oh, thank you, Rob.
I don't know if the dead guy looks dead enough.
You know, he's just died.
You know, it looks like he's having a sexual experience. I mean,
is he jerking him off like on the other side?
That's out of panel.
Yeah, right. Okay. So
Let
make
me
sure we're on the
open.
same page.
So this is the next panel.
Okay.
Sniffing
again.
So his skin's all rotted, and this is him saying goodbye to his dead body.
Is his skin all rotted, or is it covered in saliva? I mean, it's hard to tell.
That's good. Well, that's it. Here you go. This is what I'm saying. The coloring helps with this stuff.
Yeah, Malin says, I'm oddly aroused. Daniel Craig says, what is this royal reach around I'm seeing?
It is a bit. It is a bit. It is a bit. He refused to let anyone bury his body. So distraught he was.
So now he's just making out with a corpse.
Pretty much.
Hmm.
I have to show that he really loved him. This is like some Band of Brothers shit.
We had that impression.
It's
a little bit too much. It looks like he's sticking his tongue in his ear right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he doesn't want to kiss his disgusting rotten flesh. So he's sort of like
he's
kissing
his ear. Right.
Well, side of his head. Let's say.
Tiny Baby Slothdor says this was the first recorded story of necrophilia.
Could be.
Is this in your book, Bancroft, or is this like for fun?
No, this is really in my book. Like there'll be no necrophilia in the actual thing.
Bullet Ninja says band of backdoor brothers.
Look, it may have been. I don't know. I don't get into that.
Antoine says, Enkidu, finally you can't fight back. Mortal V says, gonna be jerking off to this, AFK.
Oh.
Malin says, needs a D-Man cameo. Junk says, why is he kissing him?
Because he loved him. And he doesn't want to let him go. You know?
Old Dirty Fatty says, Rob, stop before you completely destroy his confidence. Menaggio says, stop in the name of love.
Not going to destroy my confidence.
Yeah, Mike doesn't value my opinion on things, so it's not going to hurt his...
No, I have no ego when it comes to my art.
Camel does, though. Gets upset. Bancroft, is he got like braids coming from his lip hair?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just trying to be historically accurate. So,
but would it come from his lip hair?
He has a pretty epic friggin' beard.
H-Man says, is it gay to say Rob and Michael's voices are relaxing?
No. Why would it be gay? It's accurate.
It's gay if you wank to it.
Do you want to read this one from Antoine, Michael?
Antoine, member berries. I know where Gilgamesh wants to bury his member.
Nerium says, Christmas Stubby, where's your baby bottle, man? Rob, do something about it. How the chat?
It's not a baby bottle, as you well know. It is a stubby, a VB stubby.
Mo Biggs Bancroft, so talk about how Rob prefers stubbies with that drawing on the screen. Yeah, like, dude, I think you need to show the full image because, like, what you're showing now is very coon face.
Ooh.
This guy is suffering.
Well, I mean, so is the other person.
Hey, this guy.
Oh, are they?
Oh my God, it's even worse.
Are they wanking each other off? Is that what's happening?
I'm so glad George
It's a
isn't here to
double
see
wank.
this. What do you drink over there, Camel? What's your drink of choice?
I'm not much of an alcohol guy. I'll drink for the show. Like when I do Camel nights, I'll drink a beer or whiskey or whatever. But other than that, yeah, usually. I just had a glass of milk because I had some cookie or some chocolates. My wife gave me these Russells.
Do you have a wife though?
I have an 85-year-old wife who gave me a box of Russell's chocolates.
Were those original?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, Bullet Ninja. I'm not going to read that one, but maybe Bancroft will. So there you go.
Don't forget to put the pearl necklace on the dead guy. I'm going to put some sort of ceremonial thing on this guy, but there will be no pearl necklace on Enkidu. You have to understand, this is this guy's whole world. You know,
he needs to get out more.
He changed him.
I wish John was here to critique their facial expressions. That would be fantastic. Mo Big says, keep it PG for Skit. Just have a spaghetti noodle connecting the mouths like Lady and the Tramp. You could do that. You could do that, Bancroft.
They weren't kissing. He's holding his dead body. He's come in to find his friend dead, died from a curse from his goddess lover. You know?
Maybe he's trying to feed him some spaghetti one last time.
I don't think they had spaghetti in Mesopotamia. Not that I really know. I haven't researched it that hard.
Malin says, have his finger slide in his mouth.
It's pretty close. It is pretty close.
You can suck it.
But these two were very close. I mean, like I said, this is the original bromance.
Henry Beamer says, oh, that guy's dead? I thought he was in a post-coital euphoria. That's what I said. Mo asks you, Bancroft, is there a panel where he gives him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation?
No, there's no coming back from what this guy... He was cursed by the gods.
Junk says bull is an innuendo.
It could be. I mean, these stories are very metaphorical and thematic. They're allegories, perhaps.
Dime Days of YouTube. He was riding the god's favorite bull. How gay do you want to make this, Bancroft?
I don't mention the bull. All that gets mentioned is that he died. Like most comment underneath. Bancroft didn't have time to include the entire epic of Gilgamesh. He was barely able to squeeze in the gay sex scene.
We got to wrap it up, Bancroft.
Oh yeah, geez. All right, there you go. Got a bit done. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Camel. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you especially to everyone here in the chat. 50 people in here to watch this is very cool at such an hour. See you around, guys. Bye.
Bye.